if you're moving to DC, basically it's called the DMV. So there's Virginia, Maryland, and DC. A lot of people will just say like, I'm open to all three, but it's very helpful if you know which jurisdiction you want to be in. So DC proper is about 7 miles by 7 miles. And then obviously Virginia and Maryland are much larger. And so Arlington's like right outside DC in Virginia. And then you have like Bethesda and Chevy Chase like right in Maryland. A lot of people say DC, but what they really mean is all three jurisdictions, and then narrowing that in and understanding where you want to be then changes everything. And I would say the closer in or the more central you are in DC, the more expensive it is. So if you're kind of on the outskirts or kind of like the Northeast or Northwest perimeter, it generally is cheaper. A lot of things that people don't know about DC is it actually has a height restriction. There's not a ton of tall buildings. The highest you can go is like 12, 13 stories. There's not many high rises. So there's a lot of like row homes or then converted row homes that are like 4 units. Or then there's like some 12 or 8 unit buildings. But for the most part, everything's a lot smaller and lower than they think. It's also not a huge city. And I think everyone thinks like Capitol Hill is the city when really Capitol Hill's pretty far removed and all the monuments are pretty far removed and no one really lives by them. All the residential like neighborhoods are much further north for the most part. So I think first things first is deciding where you want to be. So are you in Virginia, Maryland, or DC? And some of that, like if you have school district requirements, if you have kids, like that will kind of inform your decision. And then if you want to be like in DC proper, I would say like the structure of building is very different than most cities of like New York, Chicago, Seattle, like those are much taller buildings. Versus here, everything's a bit more compact. And then there's certainly like a walkability and or metro standpoint that if you don't have a car, there's definitely neighborhoods you can live in. But if you do have a car, that like really widens everything even within DC proper.